But when I'm saying 1%, I'm saying the 1% for that specific criteria, okay? For that specific role. For example, my girlfriend role is totally different criteria than my client role. My client role that I'm looking to fill is totally different than my friend criteria role. My business partner role, that's not an option anymore. Okay, I would suggest a sole proprietorship for you guys. But if I was looking for a business partner, I know what I would be looking for. Employee role is open to a degree, but I'm really just looking to roll with the one person that I have right now, who in a way is a business partner. I'll be looking to give him a percentage once I launch the How to Play the Game of Life course and revamp the model, which is going to be out hopefully, guys, by the end of this year. It's been a year in the making right now. But Aaron, who I work with, super accountable, super reliable, super trustworthy, diligent, smart, all these things, right? We're also good friends, but if we're having a friendly conversation, if we're hanging out, I'm friends with him for different reasons, because he's a great guy, he's funny, and some of those things carry over. But what I'm trying to say is, like, all those different roles have different criteria. My girlfriend criteria has nothing to do with success or like how much money she has or whether she has a successful business or she can afford like for a client role, he has to be able to afford my prices. He has to have some money. He has to be doing decently well. That's not a criteria whatsoever for a girlfriend role. With a girlfriend role, I'm going to be the one paying for dinner and all these things. So it's a totally different role. What I'm looking for there, or what I found in my current girlfriend, is looks, intelligence, kindness, sense of humor. Like, can we watch Family Guy together? That's a value add. If she's not easily offended, because I would definitely, if she is, she's definitely gonna get offended around me and my sense of humor. Can we talk about philosophy and can we have interesting conversations? Is our connection good? Is our chemistry good? Is our romantic chemistry good? Which is totally not the criteria that I'm looking for in a client or in one of my guy friends. Okay, but I'm saying within that role, or the girlfriend role, whatever, I'm looking for that 1%. So I guess what I'm saying, guys, is to have the high standards across the board for your personal relationships, or you do kind of end up suffering. It is a quality over quantity situation, and the way to get that is to be selective. And if you're struggling to find those things, okay, well, you might not need a big friend circle right now if you're building up your business, but otherwise it's value plus volume. Like for a girlfriend, like it's you go online, max out your sexual market value, get as good looking as possible, as good pictures as possible, as muscular as possible, blast off on volume online, screen a bunch of people out who aren't the right fit. With clients, it's the same way. Create a lot of value. Either do organic content marketing or advertise, or both. Reinvest that back into the business, blast off, so you can do what Kevin Nations calls radical client selection. Something I'm practicing right now. If they're not 100% fit, then it's perhaps best not to work with them. Okay, totally different than what I had to do in my outbound sales career when I had a job, which was like everyone's a fit, because I had a target to make, and the company I ran, or the company I was working for, was an everyone's a fit company. And I hated it. I hated the ethics of it, and I knew that I wanted to build this machine that would bring people to me, that would attract people to me. That's the law of attraction, is creating value and then creating volume, right? Become attractive by becoming valuable to people, and that means giving people what they want, being able to give people what they want, and being able to help them move forward in their goals. And then either through a product or a service, ideally for a service, I think, for most of you guys, and then blast off on volume. And then you can afford to screen people out. And instead of increasing the amount of clients you have to like a crazy degree, to start charging more and screening more people out and working with people who are a really awesome fit, and aim to get like 100% happy client rate. That's what I'm aiming for. Let me aim to like move everybody forward, and if people ask about me in the future to them, they're gonna have good things to say about me. Maybe I might get a referral out of it. Maybe I won't, but at least that person's gonna feel like they got their money's worth, if not more, and they're gonna say good things about me in the future, because my reputation is so important to me. Like if you bring on a bunch of bad, unfit clients, it's gonna hurt your reputation. There's people out there that are just negative. There's people that are crazy. There's people that are gonna blast your name all over a Reddit forum because you shoehorned them into a deal that they shouldn't have been in through salesmanship, you know? So be careful with that. Same thing with, you know, if you bring the wrong person into a relationship with you. I mean, you don't have to look very far to see the horror stories of, you know, relationships gone wrong, dating the wrong woman or the wrong girlfriend. Okay, so just remember, you need to be more selective than you think you are, than what you think. You need to utilize volume more than you think. This is something that I learned from sales over and over again. It always takes way more volume than you think to find good prospects. Okay, what I realize is that applies to not just clients, friends, lovers, business partners, and employees. Every time I'm telling, you know, one of my guys, we're looking to hire people, okay, I'm like, hire 3 because we're gonna have to fire 2, or one of them will quit. Okay, and then that one guy that we keep on, it's like he's gonna be good for anywhere from 6 months to 3 years, and then he's either gonna go bad, or he's probably gonna leave and do something on his own. Like he'll leave on good terms, you guys will shake hands, and he'll leave and go do something else, maybe start his own business, or he'll probably go bad within that time period. I worked with a lot of salesmen when I was younger working a job, and I would see guys go bad. I went bad at a few of my jobs because the company was so terrible. So keep that in mind, right? It also does not mean that just because you're being selective that's going to be a good relationship for a long time. Now, it also, on the other hand, you might have a lifetime relationship with the next woman that you meet, or a lifetime partnership with the next guy that you bring into your business or have working for you. That's also definitely true. But screening for that 1% does not guarantee that. It just increases the probability of having a good relationship. No screening almost guarantees the probability of having a relationship that's not going to be up to your standards if you're serious about personal development. So I hope you found this useful. If you need help, you know, if you need help in this stuff, if you need help screening the wrong people out of your life, if you need help adding value, creating volume in your business, and getting the right clients in there so you can practice radical client selection,